Knowledge management frameworks are a fundamental component of a successful knowledge management program. Why do I say that? Well, I think in the early days there was an assumption, wonderful word, assumption, absolutely wonderful word, an assumption that if you put the processes and the technology in place, that would be sufficient. Everybody knew managing knowledge was a good idea, so automatically everybody would do it. Yeah, okay, yeah. And as hindsight has proven, that wasn't always the case. Some companies even went another step, which was to provide training. So here's the processes, here's the technology, here's how we want you to use it. And again, in some cases, they were disappointed. Next step probably was roles and responsibilities. You know, here's your role, here's my role, here's their role. This is the responsibilities that go with each of these roles. Again, good step. I think then, you know, the component that was missing in many cases and that helped to cement the overall framework was the concept of assurance or verification. So the organisation has designed this knowledge management process, the technologies, it's got roles, it's got training, it's got accountabilities and so on. Now here's the process by which we're going to actually verify that what we've put in place is actually being applied in the way we expected it to. Call it quality control if you like. But it's a way of actually going back and saying, here's what I expected you to do. Are you actually doing it? And there has to be a certain amount of hidden stick, shall we say, that if they don't actually do what's expected of them, there will be repercussions. That's what assurance process is about. I mean, you imagine if you were to be caught not adhering to the company's financial requirements, there would be ramifications about that. And knowledge should be treated in the same way. So, create a framework that has all of the components for your knowledge management system in it. And I think you'll find that there's a higher probability that the results you achieve will be what you desire. It's almost like managing your expectations. If you create a framework as a result of your strategy and build your implementation plan around that, then I think you'll be well placed.